And first, let's take a quick look at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls out Pakistan alleged long-standing support for terrorism, says we tolerated proxy wars for 75 years but not anymore. Meghalaya Health Department reviews situation following detection of new COVID-19 cases in different states of India. Meghalaya pushes for recognition of living root bridges as UNESCO World Heritage Site. And Chief Minister Conrad Sangma inspects ongoing construction of bridge over Dama Chiring in William Nagar, warns of action against firm over delays in construction. The news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that the recent terror attacks on Indian soil can no longer be seen as mere proxy wars, but must be recognized as part of Pakistan's state-sponsored and deliberate war strategy. Addressing a massive public gathering at Mahatma Mandir in Gandhinagar, Prime Minister Modi called out Pakistan's alleged long-standing support for terrorism. He said some terrorists designated by the United States have been accorded state funerals and military salutes in Pakistan. This is clear evidence of that country's direct involvement. This is not just proxy war anymore. It is a well-orchestrated war strategy, Mr. Modi said.
मैं इसलिए कहता हूं अब ये प्रॉक्सी वॉर नहीं कह सकते इसको, क्योंकि जो आतंकवादियों के जनाजे निकले 6 मई के बाद जिनका कत्ल हुआ, उस जनाजे को स्टेट ऑनर दिया गया पाकिस्तान में। उनके कॉफिन पे पाकिस्तान के झंडे लगाए गए, उनकी सेना ने उनको सैल्यूट दी। ये सिद्ध करता है कि आतंकवादी गतिविधि ये प्रॉक्सी वॉर नहीं है, ये आपकी सोची समझी युद्ध की रणनीति है। आप वॉर ही कर रहे हैं।
The Meghalaya Health Department has convened a review meeting with the Medical Expert Committee to evaluate the state's preparedness in light of recent COVID-19 developments across the country. Chaired by Principal Secretary of Health and Family Welfare, Sampath Kumar, the meeting brought together senior health experts and representatives from key government and private institutions across the state. Speaking to DD News today, Kumar clarified that the meeting was a precautionary measure in response to new COVID-19 cases reported in states such as Maharashtra and Karnataka.
Based on the current data that is available is that most of the symptoms that they have noticed in other parts of the country were mild in nature. So there's no cause of much concern, but what we have done was essentially it's kind of a preparatory exercise, like make sure that we have all the things that are there in the hospitals and whether all the protocols are again rehearsed. So that's a kind of an activity that we have done, and we are actually asking all the hospitals and everybody to also to identify any fever-like cases, like any fever cases, also test them for the COVID to see that whether there are any.
Police have intensified their search operation and alerted local residents in an effort to trace a couple from Indore, Madhya Pradesh, who has been missing since May 23rd while visiting a tourist destination in Saura. East Khasi Hills Superintendent of Police Vivek Aim informed that the couple, Sonam Raghuvanshi and Raja Raghuvanshi, were last seen on May 22nd after visiting Maulakhat village, Ilaka Minteng, near the double-decker route bridge in Nongriad.
Last seen on Thursday, on the 22nd, they had gone to Maulakhat, and they had hired a scooty from here, Yamaha Cyclist scooty from Speeding Road, and they had gone to Maulakhat, and from there they had gone to Nongriad. They had stayed in a place called Shipara Homestay in Nongriad, And thereafter, the next day at 5:30 in the morning, they had left that place and come back to Molokhyan.
The Meghalaya government is pushing for recognition of the living root bridges, locally known as Jingking Dri, as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Art and Culture Department held a one-day workshop on the guiding preparation World Heritage Nomination dossier for Jingking Dri at the Heritage Club Tripura Castle today. It was informed that the deadline for submission of the nomination dossier to the World Heritage Centre in Paris is fixed at the beginning of February each year. The nomination dossier will be examined by the World Heritage Committee only in 2027 to decide if the living root bridges will be recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Headquarters, they contacted us and to see the areas where we can provide technical assistance to the government of Meghalaya and also to the community, especially in transmitting this traditional knowledge system and inventorizing those incredible living roots.
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today inspected the ongoing construction of a bridge over Dama Chiring at Masa Akong, also known as Cinema Hall in William Nagar. This inspection follows a complaint raised by Minister Marcus Marak regarding delays in the construction. During the inspection, the Chief Minister warned the construction firm to expedite the work, directing them to submit daily progress reports. He also stated that failure to meet the deadline would result in blacklisting and a ban on the firm working in Meghalaya. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, along with PHE Minister Marcus Marak and officials, today visited the site of the Doreng Kigre intake point of the William Nagar Urban Water Supply Scheme first phase to review the progress of the work. After inspecting the site, the Chief Minister is hopeful for an early completion of the project with construction of different components already in the advanced stage. With the completion of the project, William Nagar will experience sufficient water supply for at least 30 to 40 years, said the Chief Minister.
And we expect this to be completed very soon. And after that, we are also expecting and working hard to get the sanction for the second phase so that the entire project can be completed and people in William Nagar town can get sufficient water. This will be providing about 15 MLD, that's million liters per day, with the provision to expand after 15 years, 20 years if it's required, up to 20 million liters a day.
The KSU Nongport Circle yesterday met with Dr. Dibla, the medical superintendent of Nongport Civil Hospital, to seek clarification regarding allegation of mistreatment and negligence following complaints from a woman who had gone to the hospital to give birth. The KSU urged the medical superintendent to conduct a thorough investigation and take strict action against those responsible for the negligence.
Wanda sang hinin nomor bagari sublay galyang jong sang minum kendu lagi nomor yang ni dan tanya lawan yang tak kesini pat nilayo pat kendu ya di medical dan jong kan hospital ukun juro nila hak kador khas ini kendu tadi dia macam galyang jong iru ila kubur ya kena di kopi jong di nomor jong hospital pat nila terpat di nomor jong hospital ba kinlek atau patenge galyang jong iru ila kubur ba dilek dan patenge atau air bisnes nak mata
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today inaugurated the new building of St. George Higher Secondary School, Samanda. While dedicating the building to the students, Sangma hopes that these walls will inspire in learning, creativity and growth. The Chief Minister also distributed MTAGs, Digital Learn Aid, to students of the school. In another function, the Chief Minister distributed mobile phones to Anganwadi workers at Samanda in an effort to strengthening the grassroots implementation of health, nutrition and early childhood development programs in the state. He also distributed the IIT Innovation Eco Water Filters to Anganwadi centers, a program that aims to provide safe drinking water to children in rural communities. Expressing serious concern over the reoccurring flood situation in Umper village, Bernihan, Jirang MLA Sosthenes Sorton, along with the Deputy Commissioner of Ribhoy, Abhilash Baranwal, and officials from National Highway Authority of India and PWD, conducted an inspection of the flood-affected areas today. Following the site visit, MLA Sorton and DC Baranwal assured the public that swift action would be taken to address the issue. They emphasized that work would commence soon to mitigate the impact of heavy rainfall in the future.
Nakilang jonga kerpat bangan kerpat ban yakran baka Assam counterpart kenang ba inyo ban penyar ya ketika stretch jong ketika stream kenang ba ke hakaporiur kanyo ban lek dak besuk ala itu wa ke kanyo ban lek hakal ti ke ba la ban lek bek dak ba yak bek kenang ba kanum dan kanu ka jing pushback lane ka jing phai byang jong ko dak la poi haketika haktiki area.
The Jaintia Students' Union Central Body today announced a sit-in demonstration scheduled for tomorrow at 11 a.m. at Lat College, Kiang Nangba. This decision follows an emergency meeting regarding the admission status of students who have not secured placement in various educational institutions. The JSU has appealed to the government to take immediate action regarding the lack of admission for students in Jaintia Hills.
Kita like kelas iwan di institution, maksudnya bahagi one step ini halat oleh saya buat kami uji. Kerpat bagi baik kena lewi amlam bagi konyolfi. Nebak step open money sit in demonstration. Kini man kagam cinta open senyau, dan ni kecing senyau si yang ini open senyau ke sorkar atau aduh ni resmi ini konflikti ini wiu bara yang ini memang kelas ke.
Nongpo MLA Meryl Bond's aim visited Umtham village today to hand over a work order worth 1 lakh rupees for the completion of the Catholic Church under the Special Rural Works Program. In addition to the work order, the MLA also donated tables and chairs to the church. In his address, the local MLA emphasized the importance of collaborative efforts between citizens and elected representatives to bring development in rural areas. As one of the regions passionate about sports, a first-of-its-kind artificial turf in West Khasi Hills will be installed at Maushinrut at a cost of 8 crore rupees, while multi-purpose indoor hall sanctioned at a cost of 2.78 crore rupees will be constructed at Mauthengkut village. The turf is being constructed at Ryangdo Field and will be managed by the Maushinrut Sports Association. The work is progressing steadily. Residents are hopeful that the facilities will greatly help nurture and strengthening the athletic capabilities of the youth of the area. Now for the weather report. First, let's take a quick look at the report in Tura. The minimum temperature was 23 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature was 33 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity was 69% and rainfall was recorded at 1.6 millimeter. Now moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature was 17 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature was 23.8 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity was 87% and rainfall was recorded at 4.4 millimeter. Meanwhile, in Juwai, minimum temperature was 19 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature was 23 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity was 84% and rainfall was recorded at 2.2 millimeter. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Juwai, moderate rain and thunder shower is likely to occur at many places. Before we wrap up, here are the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls out Pakistan's alleged long-standing support for terrorism, says we tolerated proxy wars for 75 years but not anymore. Meghalaya Health Department reviews situation following detection of new COVID-19 cases in different states of India. Meghalaya pushes for recognition of living root bridges as UNESCO World Heritage Site. And Chief Minister Conrad Sangma inspects ongoing construction of bridge over Damachiring in William Nagar, warns of action against firm over delays in construction. Well, viewers, that is all we have for you from our newsroom this evening. We will be back tomorrow at the same time with new updates. Till then, have a good night.